Hey family, what's going on? It's your boy. I think I'm gonna nickname myself the Rookie Driver. So I just completed my first week training with a driver actually out on the road doing pickup and delivery. It was interesting. It really was. But I will say this up front. It was exactly what I thought it would be. It really was. We're driving the truck with the lift gate, and we're making deliveries at factories, warehouses, and we're picking up at factories and warehouses, but we're also making deliveries at people's homes. And that's why my trainer drives a liftgate truck, because everywhere we go doesn't have a dock. We even go to like some heating and cooling places that they don't have docks, so we use the liftgate to get things on and off. Takeaways from week one. I've never said what company I work for. I was told when I first said I was going to work for this company, people told me the pay is okay, the benefits are great and they're free, but they have the raggediest trucks in the industry. I can confirm all three of those things. The pay is good, insurance is good from what I hear, and it's absolutely free. But the trucks are the raggediest trucks in the industry. I've seen them. Now, I'm talking LTL. I don't know about the OTR companies, but my company is a very large LTL company. I'll leave it at that. The truck that I'm training on, there are bungee cords and zip ties holding things on. No critical pieces, no safety pieces. The truck runs like a champ. It has 1.6 million miles on it and cranks up right now. It runs like a banshee. It does. Well, at least to 63 mile an hour. That's as fast as it'll go because they're governed. So I'm always in the right lane. And if I pass you, you're putt-putting, okay? So I'm always in the right lane, foot all the way to the floor in 63 mile an hour, maybe 64 with my foot down and going downhill. So with the wind at our back and drafting off the truck in front of me. But the truck that I'm in, whew, it shakes and rattles at high speeds, on highway speeds. And the driver that hits his truck, he's been trying to figure it out. We both do believe that it's a broken belt in one of the tires. The problem with that is the tires have tons of tread on them. They haven't been on that long. But we've inspected the suspension, we looked at everything, and nothing says that there's something wrong with this tractor. So we're guessing it's one of the rear tires, and we're thinking it's on the driver's side. It shakes so bad I can't even look in my side mirrors. Not the big ones. I can look at the small ones, not the big ones. It just shakes so bad going down the road. The steps on the truck going up to the cab on the driver's side are held on by zip ties and bungee straps. But it holds me, so we're good. I'm confident getting in and out. Whoever rigged it up well. Some of the pleasure, the cushy features of it don't work, like the locking jaws release. We have a button in the cabs and it doesn't work. The cowlings on the side are broken off. The deflector on the top, it's held on by bungee straps. So is the front bumper. But let me go back to it. None of the safety things are broken. It cranks up, it runs. Everything about it safety-wise works just fine. It will pass a DOT level 3 inspection right now. It's just old and it's beat up and the paint's flaking. Anybody that's a driver, you guys can probably figure out who I work for. Please don't put it in the comments. I won't confirm it. But you guys know that message came in. I usually put my phone on vibrate when I'm doing videos. But hey, this first week, little takeaway. So my route that I'm on is about an hour and 15 minutes from my terminal. So we drive an hour and 15 minutes or so up, depending on where our first stop is. Could be an hour and 30, could be an hour and 10. We drive around all morning doing drop-offs. Then we do pickups, and usually early afternoon we start doing pickups. And hopefully we're back here by 4:30 to 5 o'clock. We got back yesterday at 6:15, and it just happens. I'm busy day. And it's fun. My driver is one of these guys. My trainer is one of these guys that goes full speed, 100 mile an hour all day long. he don't stop. He has one speed. And it's funny because he's like 6'4" and I'm 5'9" with my shoes on. He's nothing but legs, I'm nothing but stomach. So me trying to walk behind him, keep up with him, I'm almost at a slow jog, okay? It's hilarious. I've even noticed him, like, when we're walking through the terminal, he'll slow down for a minute so I can catch my breath. But that's beside the point. He goes just 100% all day long, and we're still not getting our lunch break to like 4:30 some days. It's just nature of the beast, you know. I asked him the first day, how do you do lunch? Do you do a break? Do you do hot stuff? Do you stop somewhere? He says, nope. I stop for lunch at the end of my route before we come back to South Bend, and I eat in the truck. Fine with me. I didn't care what we do. I just need to know when to plan to eat and what to bring, because I plan on having something hot, and we're not stopping somewhere I can warm it up. Well, guess what? My hot food's going to be cold, so I do veggies, fruit, sandwiches, that kind of stuff to snack on too. I might have some pretzels or some cookies in there. Stuff to get me through. And my lunch bag is usually loaded with Powerade. It's hot and it's sweaty, so make sure we stay hydrated. But the experience is great. Like I said, this job is exactly what I thought it would be. I've been around trucks in some sort off and on my whole life, so I understood what a local driver does coming in. And so I understood what, I'm not going to be sitting behind the wheel all day long just going from customer to customer or terminal to terminal. I'm going to go to customers' places, dropping off stuff, you know, getting out of the truck, walking inside, you know, checking in, unloading my truck with a pallet jack, or some places they have equipment, so they come out and get the stuff for you. But, you know, you're putting dock plates down, you open the trailer. You know, we probably get in and out of the truck 15 times a day. So, you know, that I knew that's what it would be. But so far, I am loving this new career choice. I really am. I'm making my plans or what my projection for my career is going to be. Like I said, I work for a very large company, and I came to this company and came to this job to make my widgets and go home. I've been in management for a long time, and I was tired. I still am tired of the responsibility. They have a new position open at my job that I'm trying to see if somebody wants. We're hiring some dock workers now, so just dock workers. Before, everybody was a driver. Some of them chose to work on the dock. Now we have just dock workers, and I mean, the money's great. It is, but you're going to be on the dock. One thing I understood that being a P&D driver, pickup and delivery driver for this company, and for a handful of companies, I would be working on the dock also. What I didn't know going in was, even though I was hired into the dock to driver program, that I knew that I would be on the dock for a month, maybe two, and go to school, and then I would come out with my CDL and be a driver. What I wasn't told, and I asked a whole bunch of questions, because I knew questions to ask. I asked people. I wasn't told that my terminal has more drivers than it has routes. So after my training is completely over, I went to CDL school, I got my CDL, I'll come back for a mandatory 140 hours. Yeah, 40, 80, 160 hours of on-the-road training with a driver, which is a month. Then I do another month by myself on a route. I guess they make one up, or they put, you know, whatever, every day. I am going to be back on the dock. So I wasn't told that. I knew that there would be chances of, like what happened Friday, that I might have to load my own truck because things are short, or people are behind, or people are on vacation. I knew there'd be some times where I had to come back and help out a little bit on the dock, especially being low and totem pole like I am. The route I'm going to have, the times I'm going to have, I'm going to come back in the evenings and work the dock after my route. I knew that, but I did not know that I would de facto end up being a dock worker for a while, because we have more drivers than we have routes. So I'm about 4 people down on the list. So I know a couple of guys are retiring this summer. So at the end of summer, I might be about 2 or 3 on the list. It all depends on who retires, who doesn't. You know, some people might move on and quit. Some people might be asked to leave and separate from the company. But I'm probably going to be in our next bid for routes is in October, first week of October. And I'm praying the Lord gives me a route, but it's projected for me not to get my own route till sometime later next year. October and April are our bids, so that's when we can bid on them. But if one comes open before that, it's offered to the next person up in seniority. So that's what it is. As of right now, I only have one driver under me. Hopefully another one takes his test soon, so then he'll be in the pool also. And they're both good friends of mine at work. We hang out all the time at work. So, but they've hired some dock workers, so I'm no longer the bottom man on the totem pole seniority rise, period, which I like. I'm not the new guy anymore. But hey, it's been an experience. I'm probably gonna do a video once a week. I didn't get a chance to drive until Friday because of a holdup with my drug screen. It didn't come through to the terminal till Thursday evening. So after you do Sunday CDL school and get your CDL, the DOT sends you for another drug screen. So try to catch people trying to party in between. And so mine didn't come back for like over a week, for like 8 days. So I didn't get a chance to actually drive till Friday. So I'll be driving every day for the rest of the month. Another 3 weeks. My trainer did tell me about once a week he'll probably kick me out of the driver's seat because the passenger seat in this truck, boy, boy, oh boy, it is a seat that is nailed and secured to a metal box. It does not adjust. It does not move. And every bump you feel from the bottom of your hind part all the way up your back into the back of the bottom of your head, you feel every bump. There's no cushion. There's no nothing. So about once a week, he told me he'll kick me out of the driver's seat and he'll drive. And I'm cool with that. It's his truck. But you know what? I have a great trainer. He knows it. He knows everything about it. There's been some times Friday, he's like, hey, do this. And I'm like, I know, but I wasn't doing the way he wanted to do it. But that's what I'm here for, to get trained. And so everybody told me, whenever I get my first job, whoever the company is with, stay there and get your training. And I've listened to those people that told me that. So, hey, this has been week 1 with rookie driver. And, hey, I'm in it for the long haul. Pun intended. Hey, peace out. I love you guys. And there's nothing you can do about it.